All right, today we're gonna frame out the walls because it's all gonna be enclosed underneath. It's gonna be storage. So I'm gonna frame out this wall closest to us, the one with the curb, and then the front are gonna be 2 doors. My plan is to keep tires and my 2 zero turns in there. My plan is to stack this like this, put my laser tape on each spot where the stud is gonna be and get each individual height because it does pitch a little bit, and it'll be hopefully a perfect fit. 78 1/16. I'm just numbering the studs so I know this is the first one. Just checking crown. Crown always goes up. This board's a little twisted, so I'm just taking this pipe wrench and fixing that little twist, and I nail it in place. Oh, you guys get the idea. I am going to switch you to time lapse. So right now I'm actually just running a ripped 2x8 in this bay for blocking for when I put the railing up. So I've already done this. Side. I'm gonna work on the other side now. It's already cut to length. I just gotta rip it with the table saw. But this is all finished. This is all screwed in, Tapcon to the concrete, nailed into the post, nailed into the beam. Really rugged. This little wall, this is gonna be the opening for the mowers. These are 70 inches. My biggest mower is 62 inches, roughly 63 when you measure out the outside of the deck. I'm gonna have to cut this beam right here. Yeah, this worked out really well with this curb. It's also Tapconned into the curb. I made it thicker than 2x4 just because I wanted it to be a little more stout. So I'm actually gonna have to make some flashing. Come up here, bend over this, and go down over that lip. All right, so we're gonna rip this piece. Starting to feel some raindrops, and get this mounted in there. This is going to make a really great area for my railing to screw into. On the other ends, it's not as necessary because these beams are so thick. I'll be able to screw the decking or the railing bases into that. No, it was like that before. It had a little storage underneath.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm just gonna keep it like a shed. It was all rotten before. It was just in dirt, undersized, and no hangers, no hardware. Stairs will come down right over there. Still waiting for the decking. I'm just poking along at it because the decking won't be here until maybe next week.
You're gonna, what is that, like the composite stuff, like plastic, yeah?
Yeah, it's composite decking, but it's interlocks with each other. It's the reason I ordered it instead of getting it locally was because they don't sell it around here. But it's like a roof, so it actually sheds water.
Yep.
Won't let water drip through.
Nice.
So it can actually be dry underneath.
Yeah, and that's like a lifetime, isn't it?
Yeah, it should be. Yeah. Probably. Well, it usually says limited lifetime, so there's some fine print in there somewhere, I'm sure. But yeah, it'll be nice to have some actual usable storage. It was wet and damp under there before. Anything you put under there would just rot. So dark and dingy.
Yep.
Now it'll be nice and dry.
Perfect.
Yep. Hey, have a good one.
Yeah.
You too.
Oh, hello there.
The trim will sit right here. This is angled down slightly so water will pitch off any water that comes into it and it won't go onto our wall. And the reason that I built this wall out a little bit was to line up with the beam and the 6x6 so that I could sheathe it and they would all be flush. It's a little bit of a hump here and it's not like these two are flush with this outer beam and then this one's not. So I actually have my planer out. I'm gonna smooth them out. I already did the other two and whatever other high spots I have, I'm just gonna hit it with the planer so it flushes out. You gotta tilt the camera up a teeny bit. There you go. So that it flushes out, especially towards the end like this where these boards are supposed to pitch away. I don't want it to, when it gets to the end, come up a teeny bit. So I'm gonna hit this with the planer. This planer is clapped. I have used this thing on that other, yeah, the teeth are like, or the blades are like gone on this thing. I probably used this planer on that other project with the planing out the windows. I don't know if I ever filmed that, but that took me like 2 solid days, a few hours each day just planing. And I know I hit nails and other things, and there's other humps in the floor that I planed out. So it actually won't plane this direction any longer. So I'm hitting it this way. I know that's not the right way, but it's the only way it's actually working. There she is. This is the metal that I bent. So water comes down, I'll hit that and come right off. We got all our blocking in. Can't wait. All right, we're gonna start throwing some deck boards up. We're just trying to figure out the layout. We ended up strapping this down because it wants to stay bundled before installation. So we're gonna rip these off. I know I gotta get better at like doing updates or talking more during the video, so took a pause. I'm almost, I think, 20 boards into it. It's looking amazing. That looks really nice with this color siding. At least I think so. Ripping this board and giving me that 1-inch overhang. Okay, so a little bit about installing this. So each end gets one of these metal clips. Metal clip. So, and each one of these screws goes in at an angle. And then you fill in this with Lexel, big gob of it. And then right here on this channel like that. And then this whole section right here gets Lexelled. And then this end Lexelled. And actually I'm going to be cutting, you know, it's overhanging a little bit, but I'm going to end up cutting. It won't be more, maybe a 1/2 inch overhang or something right now. It looks like it's like 1.5 inches, but maybe 3/4 inch I'll leave. Alright, so next thing is it wants a 1/32 spacing between these. And so that is about the thickness of a credit card. So that's what I'm using. I'm sticking credit cards in between them. Yeah, so that's what I'm using for spacers. That's helped me out a lot because I was just getting it kind of like eyeballing it for the first 5 or 6 boards, and then I got all these cards out. And it feels good, it looks good, it is good. Alright, so I'm going to put my head cam on and we'll continue. But it's looking good, it feels really strong, it looks nice. Slow going because I have so many joists, so it's a lot of screws. That's okay, strong, and it feels really sturdy. I'm out here on the cantilever and you really cannot feel any different out on the cantilever as I am close to the house, close to the ledger. So the other thing is you want 3/16 of a gap on the edge of the house. Just make sure I have that before I start screwing down. So the one thing I'm going to say about this product is It's expensive, and I mean, it's definitely a little kind of a niche thing. The only way I justified the expense was it's essentially giving me like a shed, you know, so it's like a deck and a shed for the price of what it would cost me to build the shed, essentially. That being said, the board quality, I mean, like the finish here, it looks really nice. Each screw goes at an angle. Alrighty, that's going to do it for episode 4. Hopefully I'll catch you on episode 5, and that should complete my journey with my deck build. It's been a lot of fun. It's been a very hot and dry summer, but I'll take it. Thanks for watching.